Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cardinals ready to get this thing started and open the season. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the USF Bulls offense takes the field. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move.
Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Let's talk for a second here about USF. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Finds a little space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Cardinals offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectations for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. And because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they...
Gets loose in the middle. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
And the Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hughes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it on the move. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's McLaughlin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Floats it out in space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
USF.
They want to throw it. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Mississippi State was anything but dominant, but the Bulldogs are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the LCOP. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Gage. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pop the draw. Runs through a tackle.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Here's the heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. On play action on first down. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, USF! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cobb. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Going for the big play. Pulls it in down the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
2nd down.
Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Cook. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Cobb. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
14, Louisville, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's caught. It's Williams. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the